So here we have the Mercedes-Benz SLK350 on a 10 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can of course see it's a two-door car, a convertible at that, which I'll show you in just a moment. We're going to start off inside the boot space first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have those twin tailpipes, reversing sensors as well. This is the boot space at its maximum. If you want to put the roof down, which I'm going to do in just a moment, then you need this in place. The roof will then sit on top of this section, essentially. So as you can see, we've now done the roof down on the car, and we're going to work our way back around to the front of it, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer. We have a clock over there as well. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and the fuel gauge. In the middle at the top, the total miles of this car, which are 82,410. You can change that information for various different things and various different menus as well. All of which is done with the buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel just here. We have our phone controls. Behind the steering wheel, the plus and minus pedals so that you can change up and down a gear manually, should you wish to. On this stalk, we have cruise control and speed limiter. Over into the center next, we have some storage in here and then the stereo beneath that. So you can, of course, access your radio. This car's got FM, medium wave, short wave and long wave radio. We have a CD player, as you can see just there. We can make adjustments to our volume for our stereo, our phone from here as well. We can mute the stereo, and as you can see, we can circle around different active music sources we have. So if there was a CD in there, it would circulate between the CD, the radio, for example. Below that, we have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, a heated passenger seat, again with 3 different heat settings. You can have air blowing out onto your neck for both driver and passenger, again with 3 different settings. You can turn your parking sensors on and off. You can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. We have our hazard warning lights as well. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, which I'll come back to in just a moment. We have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. You can turn your air conditioning on and off from here. You can also recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperatures you've set, of course. Within this section, we have some more storage. Then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We have controls for your electric door mirrors, and then the roof, which we're going to come to now. So if we pull the button back towards the rear of the car, the first thing that will happen is the windows will go down ever so slightly, just enough to allow the roof to release. The tailgate is already open, as you can see. The roof will then fold down into that section. If you keep your finger on the button until the roof operation is finished, the windows will then go back up again. You can, of course, do those down. You'll also notice we have a wind brake just here. Does a fantastic job of stopping the wind, but can be removed should you wish to do so. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you.